Yet wrought light, one heart denied, our fairest will grown grim and cold.
Hello everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Ravenloft, the Stone Prophet. Last time we were together we found the all-important, very useful Helm of True Seeing, which I took some time off-screen to identify. Also cleaned up our inventory a little bit. The Helm of True Seeing, being a magic helmet, even just in that of itself is useful, also puts the True Seeing spell on us. So now illusions and invisibility will no longer pose a problem. Now we are still in the Temple of Set, and what we need to do is find these stone idols. Well, iron idols, not stone. We found a few of them already, but there are still more to find. There are several more to find, actually. And now we are on the upper level 1. We've looked at just a little bit of it. So we're going to start looking around more of it. And I think we'll take a clockwise path around it. We want to keep our eyes open for any switches, buttons, and push traps. There's quite a few of those around. Actually, why don't you bless us? No, you don't have blessed. So cast protection from evil. Here, you can use that. And you can do the blessing. Up, lips. Let's see what they have to say.
Within the coils of the serpent lie many secrets. Secrets hidden behind secrets. Safe within illusions. To gain one secret, one must overcome the trickery of another.
Well, that's just to give us hints that there are lots of secret passages and lots of... Ooh, is that a button? Yeah, it is. Snakes. Always snakes. So, what do we find in here? Find more snakes. And there is another iron idol. Don't remember exactly how many of them there are, but there's quite a few of them.
The outer way lies rightward round. Know you right from left? Then go around.
Okay, another invisible wall. We got pushed pretty far back, or pretty far forward. Yep, and there's another iron idol. Also some potions. You know what? Why don't we grab them and use them right now? Drink up, me hearties. Uh-oh. Naga. Be careful going down this way because these pressure plates usually fire fireballs at us. Oh, were we in here already? Ice storm. Well, we'll use ice storm on the next enemy that we see. I'm gonna try to rush past that fireball. Nope. Not even close to quick enough. Now, what did that do? What did that open? And we are up to 6. Oh, you're blind? Dang nabbit. Well, that's alright. The blindness is probably temporary. So if it doesn't go away after we play for a few minutes, it'll probably go away after we rest. Right, get him. Yes, we know the wall is an illusion. Just like time is an illusion. And here we have the Scroll of Acid Bolt, which we just scribed to our book, so we can use it anytime we like. I see a pit over here, but we're not going to play with the pit. We're going to stay right where we are. Well, we're going to stay right on the floor we're on.
Whoa!
Getting pushed around again. Who do these people think they are? More potions. Well, might as well use it. I mean, we got it. Ah! Missed the invisible wall. Not the invisible wall, the illusionary wall. Snakes. Yeah, we'll take that. And we'll use it right now. I thought it would cure her blindness. I was wrong. Two of them in here. And there we go. What are we up to? 7? Alright, let's go finish going around that direction. If I'm quick, I might even be able to avoid getting hit with that fireball. Ha! We made it. And since there is a potion over here, drink up. Is it safe? Oh, hello. Getting pushed around again. But what do we have over here? The nature of Set. Enemy of Ra, he who stands against the light, opponent of Horus and Osiris. These are among the titles cherished by Set. jealous of the powers of the righteous, envious of nature. He spreads his jealousies amongst men. God of secrets, God of evil. Set respects no man, and for the gods he holds contempt. In form it is said Set resembles a man, upon whose shoulders rests the head of a fierce jackal. Stories are told which defy belief, tales of corruption in which the heart of the most pure are turned by the Dark One. Who among the faithful can resist such power? Well, yeah, Set doesn't sound like a nice fella. Well, Isu kept going on and on about him being the god of secrets. Speak with animals. Well, we will need to speak with animals eventually, but not here. Okay, we are almost done. So I'm almost positive we should be able to get in there. Well, let's finish going around. The stairs down should be over here. So let's go downstairs and use some of these iron idols that we found. Spin around, make sure I'm not missing anything. And each one of these green little dots here is an NPC we can talk to. So why don't we talk to the ones around here first, and then we'll make our way around.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Set. The path opens, and you may step through.
Alright, thank you, Invisible Snake Man. But was it worth coming in here? That does not appear to be the case. So let's keep going around.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite
And they're going to say the same thing each time we talk to them. Although I kind of like that little bit of dialogue. And what do we have here? We have a teleporter key to the village of Muhar. You can see we already have one, so we're not going to keep both. I just dropped both.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Set.
Actually, it kind of makes me think of Conan the Adventurer fighting all the snake people. Scott McNeil just being an amazing voice actor. And what do we have over here? The Staff of Swarming Insects. Well, you can hang on to that, because that sounds like magic. Nobody up there, but guys around this way.
Yes! The iron symbol.
Now that is useful. The serpent key. There's a door near the entrance that we need to use that key on. But we're going to save that probably for last.
Yes! The iron symbol!
And there they are, throwing lightning bolts at me. But here's a treasure chest. And in it, a lot of robes. Now, I doubt any of those robes are magic. One of them is. So let's drop all the not magic ones. And you know what? I think we're going to put all our teleporters into this treasure chest. There we go. Now we got some room. And another one. Well, we got some water skins, so let's just drink them now. And we got room for potions. And you know, we'll just drop that. We don't need the extra water. What? A third treasure chest? Full of potions? Well, we'll take that. And a fourth. My goodness. Christmas came again. And what should we put in here? Well, we got wands. Might as well put the wands in there. Put the bags in there too. Now we got some space. And what are you hiding?
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Seth!
Hit it with hammers. You have ointments and a scroll of venom bolt. I'll have to remind myself to memorize these spells at some point. And we got what, two idols left? Yeah, we got 3 places to use them still. Well, I think what I'm going to do is use them on these 2, and then I'm going to go back upstairs to see if I can find that last idol.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Seth!
Now, what do we have here? The magic watering urn. That's going to be useful a little later. Not too much later either, but just a little later.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Seth! The path opens.
Ooh, that's what we want. The Anctopot Seal Quarter. Now we have half of each seal. But there's still another snake we can use an iron idol on. So I'm going to go back upstairs and see if I can figure out where that other idol is. Alright, so we're back on the first upper level. And I'm over here in this northeast corner. And there is a button right here I missed. Opens up this area. is our last iron symbol. That should be a quick little trip back to the main floor. I do have stepping mode on to make it a little faster. There we go. Now let's go say hello to our last snake friend.
Yes! The iron symbol, favorite of Set. The path opens, and you may step through.
Thank you kindly.
Brave Set's dungeon, if you will. Below these stairs, the prisoners of the serpent are kept.
So, downstairs are where they keep the prisoners. What kind of prisoners do you think Set would keep? Oh, there's a teleporter. And we also see some goodies here. Chain helm, a halberd, some potions of healing. Another chain helm. Wait, how'd you get poisoned? I bet there's a snake nearby somewhere. Oh, spears. So now that we picked up all this stuff, how much of it is magic? Very little of it. In fact, I don't think any of it was. And we're at that point where if it's not magic, it's honestly not worth keeping. Alright, well, let's try the teleporter first. And we are back upstairs. So, no to the teleporter. Prisoners must be kept in here. Oh. Well, that just closes the gate behind us. It's a good thing we have the keys. Is this the right key ring? Nope. No prisoners in here. Except this poor fella. I wouldn't really call him a prisoner. Call him a corpse. What is this? Snakes? Keeping snakes as prisoners? What were they, naughty? You know, this place has been pretty bare bones so far. What was that? All kinds of nasty snakes down here. Spitting poison at us. Pretty tough little snakes too. That does look like it. There wasn't much down here worth checking out, and that was there. Guess we're just gonna have to go back upstairs. I'm gonna check out that one last room. Naga in here. And another empty room. There's a pit here. But we've already checked out all the pits, haven't we? Well, not all the pits, but we've already went to them to the bottom level. What could there possibly be if we step? This pit. Well, this looks like a room we have not checked out yet. Well, what's that? A mummy coming at us. Took us long enough, and we found one. And this is no mere mummy. As you see, this is Senmet. Let's call him something of a mini-boss.
I don't believe it. This is a trick. Something's wrong. If Senmet were dead, I would be free of this undead flesh. I would be able to return to my god. What is it yet that I must do to destroy that mummy fiend?
So yes, even though we've destroyed Senmet, his body will reform almost immediately. So we can't put him down permanently just yet. We can only just beat him into submission and then make a run for it. You can hear he's rising again. So we're going to leave his wrapped up butt down here. Thankfully, we're much faster than him, so he's not going to catch up with us. And monsters generally don't walk through illusionary walls. And there's a button. And there's a Naga. There's another button. Well, first let's deal with the big snake. And look where we are. We're back in the prison. Now we're going to use the teleporter over here because that brings us real close to the entrance. And Isu is gone. She's not around anymore. I wonder where she could have gone. So we are all done with the Temple of Set. So I'm going to cast Improved Identify. And the robe, ooh, a +4 robe. Yeah, well, you can put that on. And the Staff of Swarming Insects has 12 charges. So that will cast Summon Swarm for us. So we are done with the Temple of Set, and we are going to head back to Muhar. Because Muhar is closest to where we want to go. But let's rest. Yes, please heal the party. We are going to head off in the next direction of our next area. Should be mostly north by northwest. Is that it? Yes, I do believe it is. You can see there's even teleporting stones. and we are currently outside of the Temple of the Harvest. And this is where we're going to go in our next episode. So when we get together, we'll go into the temple and we'll see what's waiting for us in there. Thank you for watching.
Will grown grim and cold. Thief of life, he tried to steal endless life from the gods' hold.